Hello and welcome. More Lollipop Chainsaw. I did pigtails in celebration of Juliet, and they don't read at all. My hair is way too thick.
I really don't know.
Voluminous, so it looks exactly the same, but it was a lot of work, so...
See, back when my hair was incredibly long, I could, do pigtails easily. Once I had a girl ask if she could give me a French braid at a party, and I was like, oh, well, if you insist.
Yeah, my husband asked to give me a braid as well. Never got around to it, but it's the thought that counts. So, yeah, I'm doing a shitload of work and no one ever notices. That's the story of my life. So, appropriate that it happened this time as well. Last listed level of the game. After this, we will have killed everybody here in our small town, and clearly we'll be moving on to the second map of the game. Because this is...
Yep, I'm sure that there is nothing else that can be crammed into this map.
I mean, this game was originally planned as a 100-hour RPG, right?
Yeah, it was actually going to be an MMO, so theoretically infinite content. But it didn't happen.
Oh well.
Our loss, I guess.
I still think it has infinite content.
I mean, if you never finish it, technically speaking, it does.
True. That's why we're quitting right now. During this very long loading screen.
Best stop while we're ahead.
Yep.
Never going to get any better than this.
The only family member we haven't met yet is Juliet's mom.
Help!
Yes.
Boy, will you quit messing around over there?
What? Me?
He's distracting me, Dad.
All right. Do to you, girl.
He's making me laugh.
Seems there's only one of these dark purveyors left. So here's what we're gonna do. Juliet, you attack from the front.
We find out where Juliet learned the art
Cordelia,
of the chalk outline.
Rosalind, here.
Yep.
Together, we should be able to find this last bastard. Got it?
Yes, Daddy. Yep.
Good likenesses, I have to say.
Rosalind?
Check it out.
Yeah, they're good caricaturists.
I am not an it.
Son, if you don't quit acting like a fruit, I'm gonna stick you in the juicer. Now come on.
I can't take this anymore, Juliet. I'm just slowing you down.
Crazy how this anti-woke game has forced feminization in it, huh?
True.
I don't want to go.
But they made sure to play it both ways because one of the characters is homophobic about it.
I love you.
No, you don't. You just think it looks cool to have a boyfriend who's a decapitated head. What about what I want?
But what if the zombies find you? They love human face. It's their favorite part.
I think the brain is the favorite
That's the
part.
risk I'm willing to take. So living like this sucks anyway.
No!
No? You can't just take me if I don't want to.
Yes, I can.
You have no muscles and you're on a chain. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
What are you gonna do?
Yep.
All right, let's get moving.
Yeah! Kick some ass! My God! Kick some ass!
Let's go.
Kill me already!
It's the moon.
Being Nick is suffering.
Moons are very important in Sudi games, so clearly that'll be relevant.
I guess I don't have any choice but to do
And unfortunately, I don't think Nick keeps the makeup for this stage.
Oh yeah, that's cowardly. Also, I changed our
Would've been a nice
costume, and it's not changed, so
Yeah.
it's literally so important. We're gonna come right back. Worth it.
10 out of 10, no further questions.
I guess
Yeah, now it matches my pigtails, sort of. Honestly, it's so dark, though, that it's like the background is also dark at this level, so we're losing details.
Have we started playing Silent Hill already? Because can't see shit.
Yep. And at least Silent Hill has the graphical fidelity for you to somewhat see through all the fog and darkness.
This is true. It's actually, I think it was like the day after the PC version came out, there was a mod to remove all the fog. And the thing is, like, the entire town is rendered way further than the fog would suggest.
Yeah.
Like, the draw distance in the game is superb.
Yep. I mean, it's not a technical limitation anymore. It's just stylistic choice / callback to the thing everyone likes.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if you did a fucking Silent Hill game without the fog. You would get raked over the coals.
Who said shattered memories? Shut up.
I mean, to this day, if anyone takes a photo on a foggy day, the caption is 100% going to be Silent
You
Hill.
took away my choice, Juliet.
Guilty.
You're making me no better than those zombies.
Done that way too often.
God, I love shopping.
It was true 10 years ago, it's true today, it'll be true 1,000 years from now.
Oh, 100%. We're gonna travel to the stars and we're gonna encounter a planet that's like 90% fog, and some smart ass is gonna be like, this reminds me of something.
Yep,
And that smart ass may well be me.
the miasma of Jupiter. Looks exactly like Silent Hill.
Hey, this gas giant reminds me of a really old movie I saw once.
Juliet! I hope you work things out with your boyfriend!
She aimed between that zombie's eyes, and
Yeah.
when the blood spurt was from his arm.
I'm the one who's being kidnapped.
Like, I would say bullet drop was a thing, but what are those bullets made out of? Solid lead?
Yeah, this game,
Not just graphite.
it's not a first-person shooter for a reason, apparently.
Yeah.
Never put a bullet in me
That
while
was
she's
half a
at it.
first person, well, third person shooter, really.
One, two, three, four, five. My new ability is 4 squares and a triangle. This boss guy is not doing a goddamn thing. I think his AI turned off.
Yeah, I think it may have gone a little bit glitchy.
Well, on the bright side, we're probably going to fight him 5 more times.
Cordelia's really an amazing sharpshooter.
Citation needed.
Yeah, no kidding. Her aim is 45 degrees off, but she is perfect.
Yeah.
She gotta recalibrate her sight, and that's it.
She's a great sharpshooter. It's just the gun that sucks.
Yeah. Nice shot, Bart. You even compensated for the faulty crosshairs.
Dad, you killed the zombie Flanders. Zombie?
There's always a Simpsons joke.
Done and done.
So that screwed me up there.
Yeah, it's like you're getting the sparkle hunting thing, but not the cutscene or any of the rewards for it.
Yeah. Like the thing is happening and then no cutaway. No fanfare. Bring your own cheer. Actually, in the spirit of cheering, there's something I should grab from my fridge.
I'll just stay here. How we doing? Y'all good? Yeah, I hear that.
This is an unplanned segment, folks.
Oh dear.
Cheerwine. This is a soda that North Carolina is famous for. So I have
I've
access to
literally
it.
never heard of it in my life.
Yeah, like you wouldn't if you're not in North Carolina. I lived in like the northeast of the west or the east coast of the U.S. for 20 years. Never heard of it.
Yeah. Wow.
Moving 700 miles has given me access to all the Cheerwine I could possibly want.
All the sugary soda you could possibly stomach.
Yep. It's my equivalent of Iron Brew.
Ah, see that one I get.
Yep. We each have a unique soda.
Shoot, it's a dead end.
As if things couldn't get worse.
Nick, seriously.
So Cheerwine is just like straight cherry soda.
Problem is you
Not even
or
cherry
anyone else
cola,
can
just
turn my frown upside down
all
anytime
cherry
you
all the
please.
time.
Chainsaw blaster.
I do like cherry.
then you would like this a lot.
Sounds like. I was actually trying to look and see what this new year typically spent on, and I was trying to work out what my plans were going to be this year, which typically means like, what alcoholic beverage am I trying this year to see the new year in with? And I've got it narrowed down to there's a brand of alcohol. It's just, I can't remember what it's called, but it advertises itself as just straight moonshine.
Shit.
Which, yeah, naturally, it's like 50% proof. It's insane.
Good God.
But they do some very, it's like 40% proof. Well,
Okay.
Some are 40, some are 50.
Hey, Julie,
So it
I'll clear a
varies.
path, and you make sure
But they've got a whole bunch of flavors, including sour watermelon, cinnamon, cherry moonshine, and fruit punch. And I'm like, I like all those things.
Yeah.
And I'm also not planning on leaving the
Your
house,
sister's
so
just
it
as
doesn't
crazy
matter
as
if I, wind up getting completely incapable of being able to move.
So you're going to try, what, 5 80 proof alcoholic drinks?
Why the hell not? I literally have nothing else going on this year.
We might have to plan a stream for New Year's Eve.
Literally, my plans so far are sitting, watching classic B-movie trailers, and imbibing basically like halfway to pure alcohol.
And that's
Some
the last
people
we
will
heard of
say-
Static.
Some people may be concerned for my well-being, but I just say, come at me, bro.
Skill issue.
watch out.
You are
I'll
part
be-
Russian and part Scottish, so if anyone can
Part
survive
Russian,
that,
part
it's
Scottish,
you.
and part Irish. Just
Yeah,
like I'm
God.
custom built to be a depressed alcoholic writer. And, 2 out of 3 is not bad.
Okay, apparently I was supposed to rescue a helicopter.
Yeah, I think you were supposed to shoot it until it blew up.
Makes a certain amount of sense. I mean, it did blow up, so maybe I'm supposed to shoot zombies off of it and save it or something?
Possibly.
We'll
Maybe
find out.
shoot it until it... I think it's because it hit whatever the tanker truck or whatever it is behind you.
Mhm. Something kind of annoying here in the late game is every load screen is 2 load screens.
Yeah.
It'll load and then immediately go to another load screen. And this is a
As if
long way
things
back for
couldn't
this
get
game.
worse.
Yeah, I mean, Nightmare Creatures is basically a fighting game. A single-player fighting game against many, many monsters.
And it's still way more forgiving than Death Trap Dungeon. That's the crazy
Thanks,
part.
Cordelia.
Interesting.
I'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, it was over here in Europe at least. It was a game that came out roughly the same time, and they were both third-person action adventures with heavy combat influences. Except Death Trap Dungeon was also incredibly unforgiving.
That was almost annoying. The lock-on picked a harmless enemy instead of the giant thing that was about to kill me. But Death Trap Dungeon, you say, I think I'm going to have to check it out if it has any similarities at all to Nightmare Creatures.
It's more RPG because it's based on a choose-your-own-adventure book from the 80s. And yeah, it's infamous for being very unforgiving. It came out on PlayStation and
I can't
PC.
believe you want me to put you in a pizza box after
Still interesting,
And both
yeah.
of them have
I'll mail
Well, I'm sure the
have
PC
their
version is
own
abandonware that I
How am
could
gonna
get
stick the
real
pizza
easily.
box?
You're being
pretty
so
much, I'm
selfish.
sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
a bird. Go.
Yeah, Ian Livingston's Death Trap Dungeon. No longer abandonware.
Oh, shit.
Picked it up.
Done and done.
I suppose it's
Kind of-
technically easier to get it if it's not abandonware. It just costs money.
Yep.
Unless it's like every EA franchise now, which all are extremely high valued and are never going to see another game because they were just bought at a $20 billion debt.
Yeah. I'm making a, $35 billion profit?
Yep.
Okay, Death Trap Dungeon right now on GOG, $4.99. Currently 86% off at 69p. I think that might be a bit of a sign.
Zombies are trying to bukkake me.
It's a sign that they're trying to keep up with the Steam Autumn sale.
Yeah.
The zombies kept kicking my ass during that cutscene, so that rules.
Neat.
I have that problem with the current Steam sale where there's like stuff that I wouldn't mind that's cheap, but there's nothing suddenly plummeted 80% that I'm like, I need to get that now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's a lot of games that are timed specifically to be coming out a little later in the year. And a lot of good games that just came out at the very end of September, so they're not going to be on sale.
Yeah. Yeah, it's... To be honest, I don't think there's anything else coming out this year that I'm like, I need to get that anytime soon.
Lacerator for me.
Watch out!
It's a game about dismemberment.
Of course.
Yep.
It was actually, there was a game I was going to tell you about, which I don't think I've mentioned before.
High probability it's already on my wish list.
Would not be surprised, to be perfectly honest.
Yep.
Where is it? Because I just heard about it. Yeah. Endoparasitic and Endoparasitic 2.
Definitely haven't heard of that.
It's a game in which you are a dismembered torso with a head and one arm, and you only control the arm to move around and shoot things.
That part is actually weirdly familiar, but I still don't think I've heard of that specifically.
Yeah,
maybe I've heard of there's this game where you plays a head with an arm.
Yeah, it's entirely possible we've spoken about it, because it is exactly the kind of weird shit that catches our eye.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, the sequel just came out not too long ago. Actually, it came out a year ago, 1st of October.
You have to go faster.
And it's currently the first one, I think, is very cheap. Yeah, first one's $5.30, and the sequel's like $10.
We chose to play a game that has the line "Feces are all in my pants."
Willingly, no less.
Yep. Nothing made us do this.
You can say the devil, but he's not been returning my calls lately. Starting to get a bit worried.
Devil's got a lot of work to do these days. Charlie Kirk alone requires a lot of attention.
I think my favorite quote of his is "Ow, ow, the burning, why are there all these pitchforks, ow, ow, ow." Changed my mind.
Someone sure did. Changed it into an inert mind.
I mean, changed my mind as to whether that's my favorite or not.
Awesome.
21 kills they want out of me. But I've got Devil Trigger again. Honestly, Devil Trigger looks a little better on this character skin.
A little bit, yeah, the contrast.
Yeah, exactly. Because normally we're super colorful and become equally colorful.
I think in the original game there were plans to have your mode change depending on what costume you were wearing. Obviously, time and money was tight on this game, so they weren't able to do it.
Yeah, that's honestly an ambitious goal. It would have been awesome, but
fantastic.
There's so many costumes, and that's a lot of design.
Yeah, I think there's more in this version than there was in the original. The only ones that were taken out were all the licensed ones, which there was about half a dozen or so.
Even licensed costumes in this fucking game.
Yeah, mostly for stuff like What was it? There was Koriwa Zombie Disca, which two of the main characters kill monsters with chainsaws, so that was a shoe-in.
I've got you.
Makes a certain amount of sense.
What? There was Bloodman Wonderland. There was a costume for that. There was the Jimmy Urine costume, which obviously got nixed. There was a Evil Dead costume. And there was one, High School of the Dead. There was a couple of costumes for that as well, which, again, appropriate.
Yep, appropriate because it's zombies and it's high school and it's corny as fuck.
And completely gratuitous and silly in a way that is weirdly endearing.
Yep. It fits 100%. Frankly, it's the better version of this. I 100% know that the only comment on this video is going to be someone mad that I defended High School of the Dead in it some way, so I'll just say that I've never seen a second of it ever.
I have, it's exceptionally silly.
Doing
it's just
great with the gun.
Whoa!
Yep.
Good lord.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. It has a lot in common with this in that it's so absurd, getting upset about it just feels like a waste of time.
Yeah. People get upset with me about the most ridiculous things, though. Someone wrote an extremely long comment complaining that I didn't play Blood Rain 2 on hard mode.
Okay.
Yep.
And it would have been perfectly fine if it wasn't for the fact it was in one of the Silent Hill videos, I don't know what that guy's doing.
Like, who plays Blood Rain on hard mode? Blood Rain isn't like a skill game. Like, you can get better at it, but you wouldn't choose to. You're there for, like,
the
spectacle.
second one.
Yeah.
Like, the first one is a very solid action game, but the second just always felt a lot more like loose in terms of its combat and fighting, you know? Like, it's a good game, but the first one's, for my money, is unarguably the better.
Yeah, I'd have to agree ultimately. And it was weird because first impressions of the second game were, wow, they really improved the shit out of absolutely every complaint I had about the first game. And those improvements were all completely superficial. They actually made the game worse in almost every case.
Yeah. Although I will go to bat for the ending, because the fact that they ended it basically with the apocalypse.
Not even the ending. The best part is that it happens like 2/3 of the way through the game. And then you have to play the rest of the game mid-apocalypse.
Yeah. And then the end, it's like, oh, turns out the organization you were working for had fucking Warhammer Space Marines in their arsenal the entire time.
And they set up that you're probably going to have to work against them, and... Yeah, Blood Rain 3 would have been a masterpiece if it had ever been made.
Yeah, if you were to ask me, like, what the biggest problem with the second game is, I think it's wasted potential, both in the game and for the fact that it sets up what could have been one of the best sequels of all time.
Yep. I wish you would tell me what button to press to activate a Nick Roulette. Probably one of the shoulder buttons, because I don't press those very often.
What should I
Let me
get?
check.
I'll try it next time there's monsters.
I found something!
Max out my stats.
Check this out!
I was almost going to say that wasn't an achievement, but it was an achievement.
Press in the left analog stick and X.
Really? That's no wonder I don't use it often. I never would have figured that out in a million years.
Yeah, weird combination. Like shoulder buttons or press in both thumbsticks. That makes sense.
What should I get?
Holy chainsaw. Can't afford
Down
that.
too long in the midnight sea.
The temptation to sing that myself was very high. I resisted.
Sorry, Juliet, but the rest
Well,
is up
one
to
of us
you.
had to make ourselves look like a complete dingus.
Oh boy.
It's true.
Now I feel the pressure.
Now you feel the pressure.
Vacation in Mexico.
Vacation in Mexico.
It's a holiday in Cambodia. And ironically, we are a person dressed in black.
Yep.
Hey, Juliet, look what I found! Oh! Rosalind, be careful with that thing! I'm really awesome at it! Watch!
Listen, I know I'm mad at you now, but you have to be careful. Your sister is more dangerous than the zombies.
Honestly, this is an improvement over the sister with the sniper fire who didn't actually shoot any zombies.
Yeah, one of them's actually capable of doing something.
Yeah. And this is awesome. Rosalind has finally paid off.
That important character arc of hers finally reached its crescendo.
Yep. Although I just realized, isn't Cordelia a big character in Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yeah, there is a character called Cordelia, but she's like the complete opposite of this one. She's really closer to Juliet, except Cordelia's bitchier.
What? Your family sure is
Yeah.
exciting.
Even still, gonna chalk it up as a blatant reference.
I would not be surprised, yeah. Because like Juliet is basically what if Buffy was still kind of a ditz and also had a big ass chainsaw. Kind of falls apart at the end there, but hey, let's not forget the James Gunn worked with Sarah Michelle Gellar on the Scooby-Doo movies.
Yeah.
Whoa, Rosalind, that was pretty
Yeah,
amazing.
honestly, you brought up the Scooby-Doo movies a couple videos ago because fucking Linda Cardellini was one of the characters.
Yeah, played Velma.
Yeah. And I had totally forgotten that James Gunn wrote the script. And was
Yep.
always like legendarily pissed off at how they butchered it. He wanted to do like an R-rated Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah.
Which, I mean, today that would work.
I mean, maybe there would be some reservations after the disaster piece that was Velma.
Yeah.
No one liked that.
Today it would work because the universe accepted Velma, however, it sucked ass. So, like, a good version of Velma, the world needs it.
Yeah.
And, like, the
It's just-
cast was fantastic. Linda Cardellini and Sarah Michelle Gellar and Matthew Lillard.
Freddie Prinze Jr. Matthew Lillard, like he said that if he, like he's basically gone on to become the official voice of Shaggy.
Yep.
Like it's one of his favorite roles, bizarrely, and he does it so well.
Yeah, and he's generally extremely well respected in other stuff as well. Like, he was in fucking Twin Peaks: The Return.
Yeah, small role, but a remarkably dark one.
Oh, yeah. He believes he's a serial killer.
Yeah, just mentioning how his Scooby-Doo script was fucked up. If you look back at a lot of his early post-trauma, pre-Marvel stuff, he was getting screwed over left and right. His original idea for the Zack Snyder Dawn of the Dead remake was somehow a lot darker. And most of the really bad stuff got taken out by Snyder just basically going, yeah, we're doing this my way. Like, the original script was leaked online years ago, and there's just so much missing from it. It's insane.
Yeah, I always forget how many highs James Gunn has had his fingers in to put it in
Oh, yeah.
a way that I couldn't possibly have not put it in.
He has a lot of irons in the fire.
Yes. And has for a long time, even though he was relatively unknown until pretty recently.
Yeah. And the one thing which, you know, you can say a lot about him, but the one thing I absolutely do respect about him is, like, he's never forgotten any of the folks that helped him on the way up. Lloyd Kaufman from Troma still makes regular appearances in all of his movies. You know, he's basically his Stan Lee.
You have to admit, Nick, we've seen a lot.
And he regularly puts in little bit parts for folks that he's worked with. That he's, you know, it's like, I can't get you a full role, but, you know, do you want a cameo? Do you want a cool scene or two?
And he crams his brother and everything.
Yeah. His brother is probably his favorite actor.
What? There you are. One last zombie. Fucker wasn't even on screen.
Juliet, you can make it! Go! Also, did I tell you I love your hair that way?
I normally pour sodas in generic cans so that I'm not shilling for a brand, but you can't get this soda anyway, so
Yeah.
don't worry about it. No chance of anyone buying it, except through, like, online vendors.
I wonder what
Yeah.
they have.
As for me, call me Kurt Cobain the way I'm shotgunning this rock star.
No! No brands unless they pay me.
Hey, Arrow Video, if you're out there,
God
get some
damn
box sets.
Don't buy any Trauma. Don't go see fucking Toxic Avenger. If I say a brand, don't buy it.
There.
Boycott James Gunn.
Actually, Toxic Avenger, the remake, just came out on digital the other day, so looking forward to that.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, it was only in, like, even big movies are only in the cinema for like 3 weeks these days.
Yeah, I've
And,
noticed that.
Like, it's easy to forget as well, the Toxic Avenger was basically on the shelf for about a year and a half.
Freakier Friday has been in most theaters in my area for, like, months. But that is clearly an exception.
Yeah.
There's a weight limit on this thing. Gotta make sure zombies don't slow it down.
If they do, I'll put them on my
I was actually
Beavis and Bounds
checking to
diet.
see what was in the cinemas here. I was talking about it with a friend. And there's more older films than there are new ones in the cinemas here.
Yeah, I believe that.
They're doing a special, I think it's an anniversary showing of all 3 Spider-Man films. So you can finally go see Spider-Man 2 in the cinemas.
I've seen all 3 of the Spider-Man 2s. There's now like
Watch
5.
Spiderman2.com.
I was gonna make a joke about which trilogy, but clearly it's the Raimis.
Yep. Because the Garfield ones only did 2, if I remember. But no one really cared about them. So.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently Emma Stone was quite good in them, but that's literally all I know.
Apparently that attack had a lot of knockback. Hopefully we can't fall off.
Don't think so, no.
I played Devil May Cry elevator sequences, and boy have I fallen off a lot.
That one sequence in the 3rd game. Oh.
Everything about the 3rd game is too hard, and that is a shining example.
Yeah, that one in particular just still makes my blood pressure rise a little bit.
They're selling popsicles for 50 cents.
Why are they all non sequitur zombies in this level?
There's a part of me that wants to say it's kind of a reference to Dawn of the Dead, where they talk about the zombies having weird memories of their old lives, but I was probably reading way more into it than James Gunn ever intended.
Yeah, like if they'd started doing that sooner in the game, that would have been cool.
Ah, we're falling!
I got it.
Yeah, I guess that was unavoidable.
Yay.
Do everything right, and it breaks in a cutscene anyway. Character model bouncing up and down at the bottom of the screen.
Whoa.
Stellar job on
That
this game.
cathedral.
Yeah, I'm starting to suspect the remake is glitchier than the original.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely seemed a lot more solid, but realistically, we wouldn't have been able to play the original because of the licensed music, and there's no way to turn it off in that
I don't
version.
need to be here.
Yeah, the soundtrack is phenomenal. There's some really great songs in it. But yeah, monetization would have been straight through the floor.
Seriously, it was
Yeah.
terrible.
Even
But I
like
bet you'll get better
potential
with practice.
blocking of the video, because some of those are extremely popular songs.
Oh, yeah. like the same with one game I always wanted to do was Wep on the 360.
I always want to do that too.
Yeah, but the entire soundtrack is rockabilly and psychobilly.
See, at least psychobilly is obscure enough that they're probably not going to block your video, but
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, it's unlikely because there's no, to the best of my knowledge, none of the bands on it have any kind of big label presence. But it's one of those things like if it happens, then it would suck dramatically.
yep. Yeah, I recently got copyright claimed for a game that featured a indie ska band on their soundtrack.
Which
For,
game
like,
was that?
Skatebird.
Sensei
Ah.
taught it.
Yep.
He also showed me some.
And it was for like 10 seconds before I was able to turn that track off.
Damn it.
Yeah. Deep in the background, I was talking over it, and they still copyright struck it.
Yeah. It was happening recently with Folk Song. Someone was copyright trolling the soundtrack to that. And the devs were like, this really shouldn't be happening. Like, dispute all of these and we will get to it. And someone made the point of, okay, but the fact that it's happening at all just shows how broken the system is to begin with.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there have been numerous occasions where someone who owns no rights whatsoever just copyright claimed every video that he saw.
Yep.
And you got to dispute it, and like half the people he claimed didn't dispute it, so we made the money anyway.
Yeah. Stuff like that, sometimes it is genuinely easier just to go, you know what, this is not worth my time. Unfortunately, that's how most of these pricks get away with it.
Yep. But yeah, I've loved the energy of this game so far, and the music is fine, but every time you've said, there's a license track here, and it's this, I've been like, wow, this would be so much better with that song.
Yeah, the big problem is that the soundtrack is so good, you notice its absence painfully.
Yeah.
I said just the fact that the super mode is set to Mickey by Tony Bastel, like
Yep.
that is, it's criminal that they couldn't get the rights to it, or more likely they just didn't want to.
Yeah, I forget if it is still in this version. I could check, I haven't bothered to yet.
I don't believe it is. I think the only licensed music in it is Lollipop by the Birdettes, which originally, obviously we can't hear it since we put streamer mode on, but it plays when you're in the menus and when you're in the shopping menu.
Yep.
Fairly certain everything else is either the original stuff that Akira Yamaoka created or stuff created for this version. And it's like, the soundtrack is decent, but it could have been better.
Yeah, and it was better, but needs must. Why haven't I not killed this guy?
Maybe take out the boombox zombies?
That would have been smart minutes ago.
Yeah.
To be fair, several of them were inside of obstacles, so I wouldn't have known. Yep, there's one. No slowdown here. Loading into this room, there was visible slowdown in all the dancing, such that the dance frames for all the zombies were like, it would look like a slideshow.
Just looked like that one Chemical Brothers song.
It became
All the
stop motion.
skeletons.
The first move I ever bought in this game is still the most useful one. Jump chainsaw attack thing.
I mean, Stinger's usually the first one you get in DMC, and that's viable right to the end.
Yep, Stinger's ridiculous. There would be no Devil May Cry speedruns without Stinger.
Yep. That plus one or two of the pause combos, and you're good to go.
Yeah. Too many cops.
Ready? Go!
Not the first time we've said that on this channel.
Far from it. But it's rarely been more true, at least in the games we've been playing.
I think just the biggest surprise is that they're shooting at a cheerleader.
You're obstructing the law.
Good.
And we're goth. We're a goth cheerleader now, so that's character cultural enough.
The best kind.
Party on!
That's right,
Being
Wayne.
flooded with zombies. Somehow we need to plug the drain.
Why would you
Beefy.
use your chainsaw that direction? What is this?
Counterintuitive at best.
This is your first day with a chainsaw? I've been hit in cutscenes in basically every cutscene in this level.
I genuinely can't remember if that was a thing before or if I just got incredibly lucky and it never happened.
Yeah. Squish something.
Awesome.
I think they were probably infinitely spawning if you didn't do that.
Yeah. There's no kill quota, so I can just go to the door,
Nope.
saw it down.
Other end.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure the zombies didn't follow me too closely.
Juliet, it's Rosalind. I just found this stray dog and it's so cute. Do you think Mommy will let me keep it? I hope so. I love it so much. Wait, never mind. The fucking thing just ran away.
Thanks for the call.
Kids, am I right?
Millennials with their undiagnosed ADHD.
Oh yeah, one of my friends got me a sticker once of a really derpy looking dog and the phrase undiagnosed but everyone knows. And I was like, first of all, that's rude. Second of all, how dare you?
Yeah, there's a meme that goes around a lot of a cat with his arm on the table and a glass of wine in front of him. And it
Yeah.
says undiagnosed but something ain't right.
Yeah. I feel that, cat. Maybe hit the ice barrel to douse the flames?
You know, that makes more sense than anything else that has happened in this game.
It makes more sense than brutally attacking the civilian.
Yeah, I don't expect environmental interaction in that manner.
Yeah.
Lollipop
it's
chainsaw.
Not something this game has a lot of, weirdly.
Yeah. Don't expect to start
And,
seeing it so late.
And the PS3 360 era was like, hey, we can have environmental interactions now.
I never thought I'd be saved by someone with such great tits.
Right back at you. Hey, I saved everybody.
Puffer jacket's really working for you there, buddy.
Whoa. The final battle. This is heavy.
Nix thinks this is the end of the game.
Well, you know, to the best of our knowledge, it is.
Yeah. I can't prove him wrong. Not for a few more minutes, anyway.
And also, it's nearly midnight.
Yeah, the guy with the book at the very, very beginning of the game said
One.
he was casting some kind of spell. Guy played by James Gunn's brother. So you know he's important.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty cool.
Got the fire-breathing fireman. And the Nick ticket. That ain't anything. Kind of fun.
We
Apparently doing it again.
Awesome!
God, you're hot. Nick Popper.
Somehow we can fire multiple
Like a
Nicks.
rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Be more positive, Nick.
All right. We're gonna die quickly.
Super powerful and slaughtering this room. I've got 4 more tickets.
Yeah. I can remember if you... Like, I know that there's a roulette mechanic for a couple of them. Like, one of them, you just shake his head and lots of coins fall out. But I completely forgot that you couldn't actually pick what attack you wanted.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like the No More Heroes thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a weird period when Suda51 was obsessed with roulette wheels.
His gambling addiction phase.
Juliet, I see it. Hold on to something. Here.
Rube Goldberg machine.
Well, that's
Is
it.
that our
I'll make
dad's
sure you're protected from
superpower?
anything that gets in your way.
One punch.
Being able to turn anything into a Rube Goldberg?
Good luck.
Could be.
Both of them. Nick, you
That
may
or
not
he,
be the
like,
guy
spent
I'd pick
hours
for my
setting that
daughter,
up before we
but
got
you're obviously
here.
the guy she'd pick for herself. She's always been a hell of a lot smarter than me.
Thanks!
I reckon you suck, but my daughter loves you.
Yep. Let's see how much money I have. $700.
Check this out.
This is the one that doesn't do anything. But I can buy out all the moves, so why not? X square, square, square.
That's it.
Yeah, previously you'd have to go through at least 2 playthroughs, or at least 1.5 in order to get all the combos and so forth, so...
Yeah. Yeah, they inflated the currency without increasing the costs.
Yep.
Or more
Good
accurately,
and
reduce
bad
the costs.
decision.
Yeah, I mean,
Hard to tell, really.
I like it. I get to show off more in this one playthrough.
This is incredible. Juliet, you actually made it. Fantastic.
You.
Juliet doing
when are we
the,
gonna
Do this.
Juliet did the superhero landing before it was a meme.
Yeah. When are we going to deal with the realities of goth on goth violence is what I'm saying.
That's what I'm talking about.
Look
Had to be
who it
rockabilly.
is. Mary Kate and Ashley.
I don't think that one liner makes sense, but he went for it anyway.
No.
I've been
It's the only celebrity she knows.
Since you've been wasting all my dark purveyors. Poor Lewis here is the only one left.
And there's about to be none.
And I think that's like the second time in the game they've said Dark Purveyors,
Douchebag.
which is what all the bosses have been named,
You up.
Yeah.
which implies that they're a band, but they should have like showed them together,
We can make beautiful
making music together at some point.
Yeah, we only really saw them anywhere near together at the beginning, and they were just like disembodied spirits.
Yeah, I think it would have been more endearing if we had understood them to be a band. Like Charlie Murder has an evil band that you fight, and they're all
Yeah, makes sense.
distinctive characters.
When I start playing, you're just gonna die!
It's relatively badass.
Rock and roll is here to stay! You're not!
Alrighty. Oh, what do you know? It's another gun-based boss fight. Fourth one in a row, I think.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah. So in case anyone was wondering, this guy's voiced by Rick Wasserman, who's a fairly prolific voice actor, who coincidentally enough also starred in some Scooby-Doo stuff.
You know what's worse than this? Nothing!
Picking up pillars. Who's gonna stop me? I'm between your flaming tires, Dick. What are you gonna do?
Ghost Rider, you hate.
If I had my hands right now,
Nick
I'd
Cage
run
would
away on
never.
them in a handstand.
Honestly, Nick Cage fucking would.
He absolutely. Like, if you said, "Hey, do you want to be a rockabilly spirit on a bike made of fire?" He'd be like, "When and where?"
Yeah, a pseudo Elvis on a flaming motorcycle.
With a guitar that is a literal Warhammer / axe.
Yep.
It's a real pain.
Flash gun.
Yeah.
You know what's worse than this? Nothing!
My first thought when watching the new Superman movie was all these years and Nick Cage still can't get cast as Superman.
Poor bastard.
Yep.
He did appear in The Flash as a really, really, really bad CGI. They deepfaked his face onto the proposed body.
He's off the bike! Now's your chance to finish him!
I mean, Nick Cage has such a renaissance, and it's all he's ever wanted to do.
Nah. To the point where he named his son Kal-El.
Yep.
Like, everyone forgets that Nick Cage is a gigantic comic nerd.
We gonna fly.
It's one of the reasons he's broke.
Now let's go.
Expensive hobby.
To the depths of hell!
That and buying that castle in Transylvania.
Yep.
So, someone actually asked him in an interview. So, you know, like you have all these shall we say, alternative interests. Would you consider yourself goth? And apparently his answer was, "I literally own a castle in Transylvania. What do you think?" They're just like, fair play.
Yep.
You have got to be
For someone as famous as Nick Cage and who's technically a Nepo baby for being a Coppola, Nick Cage is relatively cool as a human being.
Oh yeah. Like, he's one of the few that I'm willing to be like, no, he's proved himself many times. I mean, the fact that he uses the stage name Cage rather than Coppola was him trying to stand on his own. Like, I absolutely could have used my family connections, but I figured, if I couldn't get any roles, on my own merit, what was the point?
He's like the only famous person who's spoken out against the AI. It's like, it makes sense for him. He's like the only guy who can do his ridiculous acting style.
100%. But even in his worst movies, you're like, you can tell he's absolutely giving his all.
Yeah, totally. Meanwhile, fucking James Cameron and Darren Aronofsky are all going full AI.
And fuck those two in particular.
Especially those two, yeah. But Fincher as well, like, everybody is taking a bite of AI.
That one in particular hurt because I wouldn't say I'm a fan of Fincher's work, but a lot of his movies rank as some of my favorite films.
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, Seven and Fight Club, that's unimpeachable stuff. That's the voice of the 90s right there.
Alien 3's had a huge renaissance over the last decade as well.
Yep, true. People treat it like Blade Runner now with all the alternate cuts, and this one's actually good and all that.
Yeah. And then you go and you find out about all the studio interference that was going on because they thought, well, this is a guy who's just done music videos. We can push him around left and right. And he was like, the fuck you can.
The days when he would fight for creativity instead of against it.
Just so disappointing.
Yeah, and like Cameron's come up with a bunch of actual real technology that helps the creative industry and like military industries at that. Cameron has invented shit that has made the world a worse place, but it was still a good idea.
Yeah, the guy is literally considered one of the greatest diving specialists in the world.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking insane.
Yeah. Well, doesn't have the self-respect to trust actual technology in favor of a big scam.
Yeah, I think with him in particular, it's just he's so, like, he's always struck me as a guy who was blinded by the potential of technology rather than the reality of it. And especially with the Avatar movies, because again, like the Avatar films apparently have really pushed the boundaries of CGI and special effects work. And he did that as again back in the 90s with stuff like Terminator 2. And I just kind of feel like he's just buying into the bullshit and not thinking about the fact that it is stealing from people's hard work.
Yeah. And like another weird hypocritical thing about it is like he's so vehement about it because he says movies have become too expensive and he wants to save money. And his productions specifically are obscenely bloated and inefficient. He could save millions at the very least off of his next Avatar movie and his last Avatar movie for that matter. But he doesn't. He just wants AI to put people out of their jobs and underpay for the work that they do.
Yeah. Like I said, he's always been a very technology-focused individual. And he's just blinded by what a bunch of idiots are telling him that this is going to be the future. And he's like, well, I see no reason to disbelieve you.
Yep.
By the way, has anyone noticed the sincere irony in me using a resource-destroying engine in a film that is essentially about ecology? Because I sure as fuck have not.
I missed that one, but yeah, that is deeply embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yep. Like every filmmaker is proving the die a hero or become the villain.
Yeah.
Oh well. Not James Gunn. Yet.
I was going to say, like, he's one of the few who's, like, keeping it real and doing a lot of his stuff practically as well.
Yeah, like, he's still super creative, doing good work, and not falling for scams.
Yeah, like, people were shocked at how much of, like, when they saw, like, all the behind-the-scenes stuff for Superman started coming out, they were shocked at how much of it was practical effects, not CGI or green screen.
Yeah.
And apparently he was told repeatedly, like, you can do this, just by using VFX, and his response was something along the lines of, yeah, but then it wouldn't be real.
Yeah, there's a big push to bring filmmaking back to where it was in response to all this AI and CGI and all sorts of bullshit from the last few decades. So, like, 90s and 80s filmmaking techniques are coming back in a big way, and he's really at the forefront because he was there in the 90s and 80s.
Yeah, and I'm absolutely here for it. Like, looking back, like, a lot of my favorite films are 80s and 90s stuff that's, either doesn't use much CGI or was just as CGI was coming in, and it's got that kind of freaky charm to it,
Yeah, like, the shittiest low-budget 80s movie looks better than most high-budget CGI films.
I mean, we've said it before, like, the stuff that anything that happens in, for example, Reanimator is infinitely more original, impressive, and creative than any Blumhouse movie pretty much from the last 15 years.
Yeah. This boss is cool, but ridiculously easy. And we just stole its ivory. Okay, another phase, why not? I kind of appreciate having 100 phases on this boss. Again, cool.
I mean, this is the final boss, after all.
Yeah. Everything about it has been final boss worthy, except for the triviality of all of its attacks.
Lollipop Chainsaw is not a difficult game by any stretch.
No. It seems like this version streamlined a lot of stuff that was difficult, made it worlds easier.
Awesome!
I think this is our canon again.
So sexy, Nick.
Nick Twister, I think.
Nick Twister.
Nick Toss.
Nick Toss is another one we got. Yeah, in a.
Yeah, this one's really more of a crowd control one.
Yeah, I think the father gave us that one.
I think so, yeah.
I know the younger sister gave us the Nick Popper.
I think the one that gives you all the coins is Nick Shake. But 3 or 4 different ones.
Awesome.
Let's shake him.
There we go.
I adore you. Nick Shake.
Yeah, it's just
Meat piggy bank.
yeah. Hammer the button, get some cash.
Yeah. And every so often you get a platinum medal as well. Completely useless in terms of offenses.
Lollipops though.
But...
It drops lollipops.
Oh, yeah.
So I can have full health again. But yeah, this boss doesn't stand a chance. I can refill all my lollipops 2 more times.
Assuming you land on it.
Yep. Let's see, what else is there? I don't think I've done the one with the
you can only get shake once per stage or once in a while.
Yeah, it's limited. Wisely so.
It's not my day.
Oh, automatic fail if I don't choose fast enough. Fine by me. Hold still. I'm playing with buttons that I didn't play with the whole game.
Awesome!
You ready? Nick shoot.
Okay, this one we saw a very long time ago. It didn't do very much.
Ready?
I think it's meant to stun crowds of zombies. Like, to be honest, I never really used them because the randomness was very situational.
Yeah. What the hell? Where are you? It's moving just fast enough to be behind me, no matter which way I turn. So, a waste of my super cheerleader powers, but we've kind of just humiliated this phase by ignoring it the entire time.
Basically.
Fuck your landmines.
This fight's been going on for like 20 minutes and we spent at least 17 talking about how much James Cameron sucks.
Yep. I had to stop myself, honestly, because I could go on a lot longer.
Oh, yeah.
We've said
Hollywood
all there
is
is
a
to say.
shit show right now.
Yeah. Really, everything is.
Yeah. Also, that weird spine thing on the back of the bike, I kind of feel like that's Suda's inspiration because he loves that kind of shit.
Your turn, you whiny MySpace-haired jerk!
There's a reference no one's gonna get.
Fantastic.
I mean, they brought up Ashton Kutcher and Punked a bit earlier, so that you can tell precisely what point in time this game came out.
Oh yeah.
Now the real deal is fulfilled.
What? What are you talking about?
You incredibly hot idiots. I told you, for the gates of hell to open, a ritual must be enacted. And you were part of it all along. I set this whole thing up.
Is this the Splatterhouse 2010 thing where you gotta do a certain number of sacrifices to summon the big monster?
Yeah, pretty much.
God damn it.
So I don't think anyone except us paid attention to Splatterhouse 2010.
I suspect James Gunn might have. It's just stolen
I
it.
would not be surprised, to be honest.
At the point of their deaths.
Meus vita rege pro nefario coeptum.
He makes a giant flesh golem out of all the zombie bosses we dissected. That'd be pretty cool.
Why? Why are you doing all of this?
Because you're just like everyone else. You pretended to be different, but you're not.
Had to be 5 bosses so that he could make a pentagram.
Juliet, you!
Of course.
Bitch!
And he's the final sacrifice.
Oh no, he shot off his neck. I'm not going to make any jokes for obvious reasons. Once again, I'm not saying it, but we're all thinking it.
Iced Americano, single shot.
The real end to everything.
Oh,
This school, this world, deserves to be destroyed. It rejected me.
There's another thing that's going to be completely a reference no one gets in about 2 weeks.
Rot away. Rot away. Rot. 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 So fuck all of you. Your eternal screams of horror will be my pop music.
This guy reminds me of the Prince of All Shadows from the best video game ever, Darkened Sky. A boss you fight in one level and he has like 50 voice lines. All of them generic goth things. My dog's name is Lestat. I drink black nail polish.
that game was all but officially its own parody.
Yep.
The gates are open. It's the
I guess he made
So
a...
not quite a giant flesh golem, but close enough.
It's like a flesh golem of every zombie we've killed so far.
Yeah, not quite.
Yesterday I stubbed my toe. Today, I don't even have toes.
It would have been cool if they'd taken, like, everything that we've chopped off of every monster and, like, puzzle pieced them all together.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Maybe someday.
What do you think? Do we fight Killabilly?
I remember this stage being a decent length.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we
it's
can do
up to
another
you
one.
if you wanna go for it.
This has been the second longest video of the entire playthrough already.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think it might be a good stopping point for us to get to Silent Hill F.
Yes, more of the same.
We did not get a new costume because I didn't know if there would be another level. Maybe I'll go back into a level and buy one. We'll see. Next time on apparently another episode of Lollipop Chainsaw.